Hello, Divine Soul Tribe. I'm back again with another message and reading. So, the title of tonight's video Is there any hope for one last chance? The reason that the title is as such, I've done it again. Hello, YouTube. I'm Divina. I'm so sorry I keep doing this. Welcome to my channel. I'm Divina. I do swear from time to time. I'm charging myself for that. Please like and subscribe and share if you like to do that, and comment below. I'd love to know what you think of the content that I'm sharing with you guys. These are general readings and chats. The opinions expressed here are my own. Some things, are just facts. Anyway, I'm going to get into it. The title tonight is there any hope for one last chance for us? Okay, so I've had two songs going round and round in my head all day today. This is based on channeled songs, as you know. So, both Ryan Leslie songs. One of them is Addiction, which you're going to play. And then the other one was How It Was Supposed to Be. So, anybody that knows Ryan Leslie is going to know his music, and Addiction is, well, you know why that is what it is, because you're your person's addiction. And the other one is them feeling like maybe they might not get another chance. Is there any chance that we're going to find out what it was supposed to be like? Right, so I did get a little bit more when I was meditating on this earlier. Oh, and Sinead O'Connor as well, Nothing Compares to You. So I think I might play that one and then go into the Ryan Leslie stuff, and then let that play and see what happens after that. And I'll keep an eye on the songs. And I'll write that down, but I did not keep hold of my writing utensil, because it doesn't matter, I found one anyway. Right, so it's all getting too much for them at this point in time. I have literally just spoken with somebody, and their karmic counterpart is going out their mind because they're regretting losing their chance at being with a divine feminine. Hi, Moira. They're really regretting losing their chance of being with a divine feminine. So what they're doing is they're spreading vicious rumours. Listen, the energies going through the collective at the moment arrive, and it's a full moon. Happy full moon, everybody. Right, so they're about to explode with these overwhelming feelings. So there's incoming communication. Communication is going to be coming in. If you've been separated for 3+ months, right, and a 3, 2, 1 on the clock when I said that, if you've been separated for 3+ months, then there is a good chance that your counterpart, or the person that you are watching this video for, is going to get in touch with you. All right, they can't think of anything else. They are trying to be better. Your person's trying to be a better person. Okay, but I'm going to say this like I always do: use your discernment, because some of them, it's just going to be a case of, can I do that? Can I get that person back? Still in their narcissistic energy. But for the majority of you, your person has had enough of being away from you, and they just want to be with you. They're tired of it. They're tired of watching from the sidelines, the Page of Swords energy. Constantly watching and waiting to see when the right time is. Well, like we said, yesterday, the right time for your person to come on in and present themselves to you is when they are healed. Right. So I was watching Deadpool earlier, and there was a line in the film that really grabbed my attention, and it kind of sort of ties into what 444 on the clock actually was what I was saying. You can't really live until you've died a little. This is all about death and rebirth, right? Which is a big theme, what we've been talking about. going through a spiritual transitional period of time, ego death, leaving the 3D aspects of yourself down in the 3D so you can ascend your level of consciousness. And it's true, you can't really live until you let go of those parts of yourself. You have to let those parts of yourself die, release them, let them go. Yeah? And until your person's able to do that, they're not going to be able to come back towards you anyway, because all the parts of themselves that were unattractive, that weren't very nice to you, those are the parts of themselves, you know, the narcissistic tendencies or traits, that's the word I'm looking for, the narcissistic traits, those are the things that they have to let go of, like, you know, let die. That part of themselves needs to die, right? So it comes back round to you guys, 555, big changes. Do you have another round in you? Or has your person completely annihilated every last little bit of trust you've got left in you when it comes to them? Can you forgive them and send them love and light and well wishes from a distance where it's safe? Or, hi Becky, or do you feel that you have got one last round in you, that you are willing to give them another chance to prove themselves to you, to show you that they've changed, instead of coming on in and saying a lot and doing nothing, like they have done in the past, like we talked about yesterday, coming on in, saying whatever it is they think you want to hear so they can get their feet back on under the table and not doing anything. Maybe the time that you guys have spent apart now, they've actually done something and they've got something new to show you. So, really, is there any hope? Have they changed enough? Are they going to present themselves in a way that you're open to seeing what's new? Let's see. Right, we're going to put a little bit of Sinead O'Connor on, because, well, we can leave that one actually. I'll write that in the list, because I'll put the thing in the comments, but we'll put Ryan Leslie on, because that's what was playing around in my head. Sinead O'Connor come in a bit later. She joined in a bit later. Right, so you're their new addiction. So we're going to get my deck out. Oh, this full moon shift, Becky, the clarity, and I hope you guys are coping well with it. The way you get down. Right, I know the karma I'm getting is because of what I've done. I'm sorry. Low self-esteem. Did you mean what you said? This is the thing. They're addicts. Most of these, well, the ones that my collective are dealing with are addicts. That we will be together again, I promise. We'll take that. Used to toxic relationships. I'm gonna take that and all, because we know that's the truth. And they wasn't using you. Let's see what else we can get. You're a chosen one. Keep telling you this. Right. I can't not take that. Right, there's a few cards there, and there's one I've just seen, and I really don't want to be going to Karmaville again tonight, but it is the full moon. Blood magic being used. That I'm going to do a whole separate dark corner. I'm not doing it. I'm not ruining it, because... And you will find that your heart beats for me. I hear the sound. They know you still love them. It started off with a kiss. Right, so 1111, we know you guys are divine. Well, you guys are divine, your counterparts are working on it. Karmic drama, almost over. Now, karmic drama doesn't necessarily need to be another person in a romantic sense. It could be the addictions that they have. Like, you know, I'm addicted to you. It's 11:11 at night, so we're going to get into it. Oh, you are everything to me. If you give me one last chance, I will prove it. That's basically the title of the video. Haters, this is what you guys are going to be dealing with, or what they're dealing with. Literally what I just said. Karmic situations, and I've just literally spoken to somebody about this sort of stuff. So, somebody in the background that's not happy that your person is coming back towards you, and they know your person's coming back towards you, out there trying to stir the pot. Now, this is the thing. Your person got caught up in their karmic dramas because they got low self-esteem, and it was easier to go over to where they went. Now, like I said, it doesn't necessarily need to have been another person. It could have just been like a group of friends that were like, oh, you know, what you're settling down for, you might as well just carry on playing, da-da-da-da-da, you're free, da-da-da. You know, sometimes that's the worst kind of karmic situation you have to deal with, is people's friends, because even their family members. Why? Because they trust those people and what those people think of them. And if your person's got low self-esteem, what other people think about them matters more. How other people see them matters more. So their low self-esteem is going to be driven by their need for approval, right? So if they're surrounded by people that are going to be in their ear, oh, what do you want to do that for? They're just there. Because this is what they'll be getting told in their ear, right? Oh, they're just trying to ruin your fun. They don't want you to live. They're trying to control you. When all along it was your person trying to do the controlling. However, I digress. But you know what I'm saying. You know, and they're used to toxic relationships. You were trying to help them be a better person, be a better version of themselves. But the people in the background, the haters, they would have been there causing all this karmic drama, doing the most. Like I said last night, those are the people there, right? Fresh like the kiss of morning dew. That's how it felt the day we met and I first laid eyes on you. This is how it was supposed to be, right? They knew, listen, it's like you walked right out about my fantasy and then you left that day, right? Why did you abandon me? Listen, I'm telling you now, your person's always known that you was for them. Always. But these people in the background, right, their friends, their family members, some of you are having to deal with karmic, you know, third-party situations in a romantic sense, right? But not all of you. Either way, right, a third party is a third party. And if it's somebody that's trying to hold your person back, it's going to be because you made your person happy in a way that they've never seen your person happy before. And let's face it, anybody that's a hater or that's in a karmic energy to somebody that's a divine being or that's on a twin flame mission, they're literally sent by the devil to keep them off their path, right? 14:14 on the clock when I said that. Trying to keep your person off their path, right? So they're going to encourage your person to do all the things that keeps them stuck in a low vibrational frequency and away from you because you're not going to tolerate it. I mean, shit, that came out. There I go. Started already. Right. So this is the sort of thing that you're having to deal with, yeah? But this is all coming to an end. It's all coming to an end. Look, this is how they feel, and I hope one day you're mine, and I wonder if you'll ever find out how it was supposed to be. They are not going to give up. They're not going to give up on the idea that you guys can have one last chance. They're about to explode, I'm telling you. Right? We will be together again, I promise. You are everything to me. If you give me this one last chance, I will prove it. Right? That's how your person feels. But this is what's holding them back at the moment. Because they're working on the fact that they're used to toxic relationships and they know that that's just karmic situations. That's not for them. So, the low self-esteem goes with the haters, because that's what the haters feed on. They're parasites. Oh, come on, let's go down the pub and have a drink. Oh, come on, let's get a bag of Coke. Oh, come on, let's get some pills. Or whatever their vice is. Yeah? That's... They know how to feed off your person's low self-esteem. Oh no, I'm trying to be a better person. I love my person. I want to be with my person. Blah, blah, blah. They'll never take me back in this mess. Oh, just one last time. They ain't gonna know. Just this once. They ain't gonna know. That's the kind of ish that they're dealing with. Karmic drama. I should have wrote karma drama. But anyway. So, we're going to get some cards on this and we're going to see what's happening. Yeah? So, I'm not going to go... We're going to use... I'm going to... No, we're going to go with the Pulp Girls. You're just too good to be true. Heaven to touch, I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. Y'all just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Anyway, I love this. Right, so the Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. I've just split the deck. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. This is you in your good energy, where you've worked on yourself. You've built yourself back up from being in this kind of energy. But this is what your person's working on, right? Because we're here looking at these haters and this karmic drama. They need you. It's quite alright. I need you, baby. Hangman, you see things from a different perspective now. And they've been out here cutting people out of the back, people out of their life that no longer resonate with them, or the path that they're walking, because we've just seen the Hangman. I pray. And they're very focused. That's the King of Wands there. They're very focused on coming towards you and making... not making their case, stating their case. You're what their focus is, and they are coming for you. They're going to take action. I'm telling you, they're about to take action. But you lot are like, hold your hold your horses. Hold you so much. Look, that's you, the Queen of Swords, and that's them, the King of Cups. Can't make it up. They think you're too good to be true. You're in this High Priestess energy now, so you should be able to trust your instincts and your intuition. Yeah? Told you this just a minute ago. Literally, use your discernment, because the way your person is at the moment, they're overwhelmed, right? They can't, like I said, they can't... Look, Two of Wands, and we talked about this last night, because the Two of Wands that I got, this is doing my head in with this. I need to get something that for the microphone on this thing, because I can't. Right, whoever's watching, I'm going to take this off and put that down there, because I can't have that on anymore. It's too much. If you can't hear me, let me know and I'll put it back around my neck. But if I don't have to have it on, then I won't, because it's doing my head in. Right, back to this reading. Stand that I'm only in love, you're the only one I need. Right, so that's your person. They've got the whole world in their hands, yeah? There's nothing behind them, because they've gone and explored that nothing, and it left them empty and depleted. So now they want to come towards you. Yeah? You know this. You know it's coming. You must be able to feel it. Yeah? They're no longer indecisive. They they know who's been against them. They know. It's all been, look, it's all been revealed to them recently. Look, the full moon. Yeah? The tower's come crashing down. And it's time now. It's time for things to change. There's been a big shift in the collective. A big shift recently in the collective. Sake. Me confused. The angels were on it. Time. This was all about divine timing. Things had to happen the way they've happened. Yeah? And this is the thing, I hear it all the time. Oh, but why can't we just be together now? Why can't we just... Why? If you're whining, first of all, that you're not ready. And if your person is still in their distorted energy, they're not ready. Why? This is something that's always baffled me throughout these years when I've been counselling people through these situations. Why do you want somebody back that can't treat you with respect and common courtesy? Why? It had to happen this way. If you had to shut the door and cut your person off, that had to happen. Because unless that happened, they wouldn't have had to go within to start soul searching, because they would have still been able to come back and get their fuzzy little blanket, warm blanket of love. They wouldn't have gone off with these karmic situations, people, places and things, and discovered exactly who was doing this to them. Yeah? Everything is being revealed. Everything. The haters, the karmic drama, the way that they're playing on their low self-esteem. I'll tell you what it is, and this is what it is. I can see it now. What it is, whoever's been around at 22 on the clock, right? Whoever's been around them doing that same issue of, oh, let's just do this. They're just doing that to you. They're just trying to hold you back. They're just trying to control you. What's happened is they've sat back and they've watched them do it to somebody else. Right? Quite clearly. And they've sat back and they've been like, hang on a minute. You said that to me. Or you did that to me, or you did that around me, or whatever it is they've watched that person do to somebody else. They realise that that's what they've been doing to them, because the veil's been lifted. Don't forget, guys, the veil's been lifted. So it's caused a tower moment. Yeah, look, 2 people jumping out of that tower there. Maybe that's a minimum of 2 people that have been betraying your person behind their back. But don't get it twisted, it ain't just about your person. You as well. Everybody in the collective. You're not exempt because you're the feminine. This is going to be about both. So just be mindful of the people that are around you as well, that are going to start revealing themselves to you. Can't make it up. 10 of Swords, what's that? And the Queen of Swords is showing herself again, right? So this has got to be you at this point in time. This has got to be you with everybody, not just your person, everybody around you. Because this full moon cycle, I'm telling you, you're going to see very clearly everything that's going on around you. Yeah? Who's been stabbing you in the back? Who's been trying to get in between your connection? Who your person's going to see who's been sticking the knives in their back, holding them down in that karmic energy, that low vibrational energy that's been feeding off of their low self-esteem. Because honestly, this is something I've never understood either. Why would a friend of yours not want to help you realise your dreams of getting better? Instead of actively encouraging you to stay in that low vibration. Right. So that's the Fool card. Your person's ready to take a leap of faith. You've already done that. You've moved forward away from those karmic situations, those people that manipulate you, that deceive you and hold you back from what it is you're supposed to be doing. You took that leap of faith. Right, that's the Eight of Wands. So communication is coming in. So this is this. You are everything to me. If you give me this last chance, I will prove it to you. They're willing to take a leap. They're about to take a leap of faith. This is what I'm saying to you guys. They're going to just come, just going to do it. It's like ripping the plaster off. Because they literally, how am I going to do it? That's them constantly thinking, what do I do? How do I do it? Because they're in love. First song. Now I'm here coping with my addiction. You're their addiction. Right. They're tired of feeling left out in the cold. But this is another thing as well. It's not just being left out in the cold from you, because like we've established, quite a lot of you have got your person blocked because you've had enough. Right? They don't want to be left out in the cold, right, anymore. But this is how they feel when they step back and look at the people that have been around them. They don't feel like they're a part of that group anymore, because they're evolving, they're growing, they're ascending. And they want to come on in, out from the cold. Now that they're looking at things from a different perspective. They're looking at things from their heart space, and the way they see you is dramatically changed. Wow. They've always seen you like that. But they've always thought you were gullible, because they always thought they had you in your emotional energies, where they had you emotionally blinded. Push, push, push. Pushing their energies out onto you. You're soaking it up and switching it out for a nice, warm, fuzzy cup of love. Constantly. But this is wifey out here. That's how they see you now. Because they know that you're the stability that they need in their life. They've got to be in this energy now. The King of Swords coming on in, being honest with you. And it's going to be very difficult for them, because they're very overwhelmed at this point in time. That's the Hierophant, but they want commitment. Commitment. What did I say? They're going to come rushing on in fast. Do not accept them coming on in this energy. Overheated is the word I'm going to use, right? Because that's some of their old energy seeping through. Yeah, don't have it. About kiss and makeup, we keep talking about this. And sex magic came up in my dark corner reading last night. Yeah, and we did, at the bottom of this deck is blood magic is being used. Now that's not going to be for everybody, but there's going to be a percentage of you where you're dealing with people that are dipping and dapping and stuff like that. I'm going to do a separate reading on that later, because I've got no choice. However, taking that off of the bottom of the deck, this is what was underneath. Divinely protected at all times. This keeps showing itself, so I'm going to have to show it. Inner child wounds, they're dealing with that. They're working on it. Look, and divine timing. What did I literally sit here and say to you? That everything had to happen exactly the way it happened. It's all about divine timing. It's like, you know, when you sit down and think about how things have happened, why they've happened, you'll always go back and be like, well, it had to be that way, because if this hadn't have happened like this, then that, and this would have still happened, and that would have caused a problem, And no, it hasn't been easy for you, but you've got through it. Yes, you've had many sleepless nights, because your person's been taking their time coming back on in. But this has been your person as well. That's how they are at this moment in time. They're like, they know they're making their way on in, and they know they're taking their time, but wouldn't you rather? This is something that I've said to people for years, right? Years. Why would you want somebody to come in towards you to try and have a relationship with you that's not even healed? Why? Keep running to you. If they're not healed, if they're not recovered from whatever it is that's had them at a state, in a state of dis-ease, right? Why would you want that? Because all you're asking for is a whole nother round of karma drama. Nobody wants that. There. You don't want that. Devil energy coming back on into your life. Another round. That's your person who's obsessed. Right. Hot rod. The Ace of Wands, they want a brand new passionate beginning with you, and they can't think of nothing but that brand new passionate beginning with you. But like I said, they're in recovery. We will be together again, I promise. Like I said, they can't think of anything else. How they're going to be coming on in and having this brand new passionate beginning with you. Plenty of opportunities for growth. They got to recover from their addictions first. Not just you, but all the other things that they've been addicted to. Sex, drugs, alcohol. 1, 2, or 3, or all of the above, or 1 or 2 of them. Take it as it resonates. The thoughts. No, but Tony Braxton, they want you so bad. It's one night of moonlight with you here beside me. That's the look. That's the Lovers card and the Ten of Pentacles. That's all they want, to come on in and have a brand new stable beginning, a brand new passionate beginning with you, because they know that this is a divinely guided relationship, a divinely ordained, God ordained relationship. And they want this, a stable family life with you that's abundant in all things, happiness and stability. Yeah. And they want to invest in this relationship properly this time, so you both can stand back and watch this garden continue to grow, because there's going to be plenty of opportunities for that to happen. Yes, there is. Instead of paying attention, time and attention in this low vibrational energy, addictions, low vibrational people, because they're used to toxic relationships. And that's another thing as well. You were there giving them pure unconditional love because you're an angel. They're not used to that. That's why, with the narcissistic behaviours, when you turned around and was like, I'm not doing it. Enough's enough. Done. But I won't. Because they're used to people having just as low self-esteem as them, right? Begging for their love. You didn't do that. You pulled yourself back, you claimed your power back, and you said, I'm not going to be treated like this anymore. They had to fix up. If they want that divine love, again, in their life, they had to come correct. And that's why they don't think about nothing else than this relationship. And that's them. What did I just say? They can't think of nothing else. So they're going to come rushing forward. And I said this to you. It's going to be, where did you come from? Let's hope they didn't come from the left. Huh? They can't take it anymore. All they think about is collaborating with you and working on this partnership, this relationship. Right? So, do you have one last chance in you? Because that's them in the boat, look. We're at it. Right? That's the five of swords, right? That's the 6. The 5 to the 6, they're like, F that. I see you now. I see you for who and what you are. And I'm done jumping in the boat and I'm taking my leave from this situation. I'm going over there where there's angels. where my angel is. And I'm going to offer them a commitment. I'm going to go and work with them, my person, and God, and see what we can build together. This, from that, the Three of Pentacles, to this, the Ten of Pentacles, a committed, God-ordained, divinely guided relationship that isn't toxic. Because hello, you're here on a twin flame mission. That's why it had to happen this way. Because this is the thing, this is what I keep trying to explain to people. If it didn't happen the way it happened, your person wouldn't have learnt what they learnt, and they would have still kept going backwards and forwards to these people that they thought cared about them. Because they wouldn't have realised in the way that they have that these people were no good for them. And they wouldn't have willingly, this is the thing, it ain't no different to like, if you're parents and you've got kids and you can see that your children's friends or the partner that they've picked is no good for them. You keep trying to tell them your friends are this, your friends are that. They're like, no, they're my friends, they care about me, da, 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 da. They have to be betrayed by them people there before they take their leave from the situation. And this is what's had to happen. Your person has had to be betrayed, and this is probably in the same way that they've betrayed you. Same situation, well, different scenario. Right? Betrayal is betrayal. Right? They had to be, where is it? Stabbed in the back by these people here for them to take their leave from the situation. To realise that toxic relationships aren't the way to go. They might have had some level of control in those toxic relationships, but they didn't have any control over themselves because they're addicts. Well, they were addicts, yeah? So now all they're out here doing, well, what I say out here, up at night, worried, overthinking things, slowly making their way back towards you because they want to commit to you and this relationship, this divine partnership. Right, look, the Boy Is Mine is playing in the background. That's them regretting any time they put you in a third party situation. Left these two upright cups of unconditional love that you had in your hands for them, for these ones over here that are spilt over with blood. They're looking at all the things that they've done when they left you behind. Yeah? Sneaky and deceptive behaviour to go off to these third party situations that left them empty and depleted anyway. Empty and depleted. So no more of that. So here they come, returning from the past for one last chance. Have you got it in you for one last chance? Have you? Now, just because it's your counterpart and they're trying to become more divine and they're trying to grow and evolve and let go of all the things that have held them back, people, places and things, which is what we know because it has been coming through, it's continuously coming through. Are you willing to not overlook things? Are you willing to forgive them and move forward and see if you can try one more time? Do you trust them? Or do you feel like you need to walk away, take your leave from the situation and say, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've changed. That's why I had to cut you off. This is what we had. Was it yesterday or the day before? Why you got to be anonymous? They don't know who you are anymore. And that's because in the time that you've cut them off, in the time that you guys haven't been communicating, I love this deck. It's butterflies all around her. She's changed. You've changed. Yeah. Changes were made in that period of time. So who they're coming back to isn't who they left behind any more than who's coming back towards you is the person that walked away. But you're in this high priestess energy. You know this. You need to use your discernment, because things that you've always known deep down inside are going to be revealed. Look, there's the moon. They're going to be revealed. So it's going to be a lot of confirmation for things that you've already known. Sometimes it would be nice to be proved right, but that's not always the case. Are you ready for this? Because it's coming. They are coming. They can't stop anymore. So I'm gonna get some different cards out for this. We will be together again, even though some cards did come out for that. Star. Right, I'll tell you what. Get my hair done again, I think. Look, just pulled this deck out. The Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Look, just split it. Six of Pentacles. So your person, that's how they see you. They know that you're their divine counterpart. Well, the divine feminine anyway. And they want to come in and give equal give and take. But there she is. There's the Eight of Pentacles. What did I say? She was just sticking out the side of the deck. Right, there's the Emperor, there's the Empress. Right, and that's the Eight of Pentacles. They've been working hard to become, or even so much as step on the line of being this Emperor, this divine masculine, to match the energy that you've been exuding for quite some time now. Because they know that this is what you deserve, and they're not going to stop working until they reach that point, so that they can be what you deserve. Because you are everything to them. I don't even need to pull any more cards for that. Got to get my hair done. Look, they're in love. They're maturing emotionally. Yeah? Because you loving them, but loving yourself enough to walk away from the situation is what propelled them to walk away from the things that left them nothing but confused. Too many options. Oh, what about this one? What about that one? Huh? Trying out all those cups left them empty and depleted. The 7 to the 8 of cups, look. They walked away from all the things that no longer serve them. Look, that's a full moon there. They're on their spiritual path. And that's walking towards you, that is. Because they're trying to emotionally mature. Because they know they can't keep playing around anymore. Options here, options there. What for? When what they wanted the whole time was right in front of them. The Empress. And they're trying to manifest this back into their life. Manifest you back into their life. The angel said, hold up, buttercup. We're going to work with you. It's all about divine timing. They ain't going to let them come rushing. They're going to rush in like a fool. But they're not going to let them come towards you unless then they are in this energy. They have to be in that energy. Otherwise, they're not going to be able to come towards you. They're not going to be able to take that leap of faith into the unknown. Into a situation where they don't have any control. Because that is the only way that they can come towards you, and they know that. They can't come towards you in this kind of energy, trying to be in charge and control, dominate the situation all the time. They're not going to be able to do that. They have to come towards you open and vulnerable. And the angels are working on it. So, just be patient. But when it happens, it'll just be like that. And it's going to be soon. Because the ones that I'm picking up on, this is what they want. This is the 10 of Cups. They want the happy ever after, and they know that that's with you. And they got a lot of passion for you. We know that. It's been coming out. They've got an over 44 on the clock. They've got an overflowing cup of love for you. But here's the thing, you filled up your own cup. So they know that they can't come in here and Yes, they've been manifesting this, but they can't come in and manipulate the situation. The veil's been lifted. The angels are on it. They have to be fresh as a daisy, vulnerable, willing to take a rejection, should that be the case. Right? Because you filled up your own cup. So you don't need anything from anybody else. The only thing your masculine can come in and offer you is truth and honesty. And emotional maturity. Real love. Stability. Not distorted. Mr. Chick Chat or Miss Chick Chat says a lot but got no action. All mouth and no trousers, as the saying goes. This is the energy that they need to be coming in. Stable, secure, not all over the place. Don't know whether they're coming or going because they're too busy figuring out what option they want to try out today or tomorrow or next week or that week. Focused. In that boat. I told you they're coming away from all the things that held them back in the past. Them third party situations. There's that bloody moon again. So, it's full moon today. So, things are coming to the surface now. All the emotions, I'm telling you. Over this weekend, over the next few days, you'll be seeing a lot of changes. And I would say expect some communication because they cannot stand being stuck in their head anymore. It's too much for them. They want to just come rushing in and give you this commitment. Now, they might well be getting counselling, seeking counsel from a higher power or actual, like, counsellor. But they have been begging God. I'm telling you. Because they ain't about to let go of this connection. They're not. But you have to be mindful because, yes, they're out here trying to close out karmic cycles. However... Did you see that fly out? That's how they feel. Because you set your boundaries, yeah, they love you even more because of that. And they're going to come on in and make the effort. They are. You're going to have to spend some time getting to know each other again. You're different, they're different. But the angels are saying it is safe for you to love. Okay? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Now, nobody's saying you have to go into this situation, but they're working on their addictions. Give them time. Give them space. Let's see what else we can get. And then I'm going to close this out because I'm going to go and do a dark corner about that blood magic. I love this. It doesn't need to be a long reading. When? Now. I told you it's going to happen over the next few... Give it a week. Within the next week, a lot of you will be receiving communication. Big changes. A lot of things are going to be changing over the next week. I would be very surprised if you didn't hear from your person in the next week. That's not going to be all of you. Just some of you. These things happen in waves. It will trickle on in. Get out of your head. Yeah. To lie to me. Get out of your head. It's time to take back control of your life. And this is your person's energy. This is them taking back control of their life, getting away from those karmic people, places and things that have been keeping them in this false imprisonment. So there may well be travel. Well, there's going to be travel. We know there's going to be travel because all the travel cards keep coming out. Your person might want to take you away for a little while, or even just a couple of days, just to get to know each other again, just to spend some time with one another. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. But you don't need to do that. However, well, the person might have to travel towards you. That might well be the case, but they want to do something romantic. Look, that was at the bottom of the deck when I started. Make the effort. That's what your person's coming on in to do. So they're going to be nervous. So just give them an opportunity to take a deep breath. Because like I said, they're just going to, like, I'm just going to do it. That's how they're going to be. I'm just going to do it. And you'll know, because your high priestess energy, you'll know that they're nervous. That comes out all the time. You make them nervous, your confidence. Because you've grown and evolved, you're confident in yourself because you filled up your own cup of love. You filled up your own love tank. You weren't expecting anybody else to do it for you, which is how it's supposed to be. You fill up your own cup, and then somebody else comes in and adds to it. But they want to express their love. You need to do this as well. You need to express how you feel. Honestly. Say what it is that you feel. Say what it is that you mean. Tell them what you've been through. Tell them how they made you feel. I mean, obviously not to just, lay on a guilt trip or anything, but they need to know the effects that their behaviour had on you, so you can wipe the slate clean and start afresh, right? Express how you feel, because they want to work on the relationship. Give your relationship a chance. Be open to exploring things as they are, but you don't have to do anything you don't want to. If you're not comfortable with that and you want to say, look, I'm staying over here, I'm going to keep my distance where it's safe, do that. Nobody said you have to do anything you don't want to do. So, oh, do you know what? I'm going to use one of these, get a couple of these. Ooh, baby. Look inside yourself. That was stuck in the box. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. That's exactly what your person's doing. That's what they've been doing. They haven't done anything but that. Look, just split the deck. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. We have the Ace of Wands. Right, this is a tiny little deck, so it's not really shuffling properly. I'm done. I'm done because I don't want to ruin this. Twin flames, that says. Twin flames, there you go. Your passion ignites. Right, I'll read the message underneath. A new beginning was at the bottom. We just see that anyway. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Right, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, you can't make that up. Right, my beautiful Divine Soul Tribe. On that note, I'm out. So, until next time, stay divine.